I'm dealing with some of the most evil ass motherfucking shit. I even had a fucking nightmare about being soul swapped, which I've constantly talked about on YouTube. With that being said, I heard from the fucking roach spirit. I gotta do something about this whole fucking scenario, this whole situation with this curse. Basically, them roach spirits, trying not to go into too much detail. Just to make a long story short, them two evil ass motherfuckers who initially put the curse on me, going back to that August 22nd, 2022 timeline. I was showing the timelines and all of that. They in a very good place. From what I'm understanding, those motherfuckers are getting harassed by them to give them certain timelines so that they could stay. And my archangel Michael, I don't want to say his name again, is a piece of shit. He tried getting rid of a part of my child consciousness or something, so I couldn't get my soul consciousness. They keep switching around my soul consciousness. They stole it, so I had to rebuild it and get it back. And this fucking Maria Parafin wetbag bitch is giving me a hard time. Anyways, I'm being told that if I don't do a video, I'm going to have some timelines taken. You can use 694 hertz, 695 hertz. They threatening that they're going to fucking manipulate that. Or if I show people frequency, to steal it. This is how fucked up the situation is. And these things, when I was about to fall asleep, I actually felt them nearly take my whole fucking soul consciousness. Then I was told, if I fall asleep, it's about 4:06. I'm just not in the mood for this shit. They're going to take my whole soul consciousness, or whole soul. With that being said, from what I'm understanding, if I do a video or something, they're going to fucking fuck with me or some shit like that. And they're going to fuck with my shit. And I face this shit every single fucking night. I was promised that my God would come, my real connection to God. You know, as I said before, Maria Parafin, who's a fucking parasitic entity attachment, keeps mixing her God with, okay, when somebody tries to take you over or tries to become your the highest self, which she's falsely done, she's like an ooze. She's used the Santa Muerte to do it, from what I understand, to take over, and to steal all my shit. With that being said, from what I'm understanding, it's a lot of fucking trickery that's going on within my own fucking body. These motherfuckers are energy vampires that like to steal from your motherfucking body. You know, I mean, at times they'll tell me, don't post the fucking video or else they're going to take this or take that or you're going to lose that. You know, that's why I don't post as much anymore, because of how evil and vile and cruel this shit is. With that being said, you know, I also wanted to mention my archangel Michael got rid of my child consciousness that's connecting me to my child spirit guide. Gave it to Baron Samedi, who's all fucked up. His soul consciousness is all fucked up. From what I understand, Maria Parafin had control of it, and he's done something where he keeps trying to put me into like a new fucking false timeline so I don't get my original shit back. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with that. He's not an individual that I really trust. That's why I kept his name and shit out there. That's why I trust them roach spirits the most out of all of this, because I really don't have any spiritual help. And I just felt something remove an entity attachment tying me to my soul consciousness again. You know, they waiting for people to come and help my ass out and all of that. You know, you can use frequency. I might place the frequencies at the end, but they'll do something to block it so that people can't help me out, so that it works against me. But anyways, Baron Samedi, I'm trying to set it up so that my father is in charge. You know, I saw in the spirit plane earlier that my father is in charge of assembling, you know, my parents, my body. And Maria Parafin and them, including Baron Samedi at one point, were trying to get rid of him. so that they can't help me out. And going back to that August 22nd, 2022 timeline, I saw it. It's real. Put them in hell realms, killed them. I saw my father was in the coffin in the astral plane. These things constantly try to keep me from saying my truth. They will fuck with me and fuck me up horrendously so I don't speak my truth, speak what's going on. To the point of that. I saw my father in the coffin. I said, I see them timelines. The timelines are real. So with that being said, from what I'm understanding, I got to do something, even if I got soul swapped about this whole situation. I even had a fucking nightmare about, in the astral plane, a place called Gita's. You know, like I said before, I've seen the Illuminati in my timelines torturing and fucking killing off people. I hate how this shit tries to mind control you, manipulate what you say. Anyways, with that being said, as an aside, when somebody becomes your higher self, like Maria Parafin is trying to do, from what I understand, they try to take, I feel her Santa Muerte or my Santa Muerte or something, writing something so I can't get my shit back. You know, it's just best to put shit out there on Front Street. With that being said, and then if I try to tell y'all the frequency codes, they're going to try to fuck with that and use that against me so I can't get my shit back. And they did it before when, after, there's an entity attachment called something that switched around my soul consciousness and my consciousness quickly, so I couldn't get it back. It's just some evil shit that I got in my energy fucking body that keeps tearing it up every single fucking night and giving it away to other fucking people. And they'll, you know, manipulate me and blackmail me into not saying anything so I can't reveal what's going on and I can't fully get help, spiritual help. I'm gonna have to get this shit out. I don't want anything to happen, but it's Maria Parafin that's manipulating all this shit. But it's not just her. It's a barrage of other fucking entities. You know, I'm trying to get the low on what's fucking happening. I think it's that Seamus. Now he's going to try to fuck with something. His name is Seamus. It's an intranquil spirit. Supposedly a sailor who died, who they put. I just need to free myself of this so I can get all my shit back. Now I'm having a hard time speaking. I feel like it's that Maria Parafin, U694 Hertz, U695 Hertz C, who's fucking with shit. We tried getting rid of her in the middle of the night. I don't even feel my connection to my fucking higher to highest self. I was calling on her earlier. And I was promised that, okay, this is what I wanted to say. Your connection to God is what, your connection to God is what determines, okay, when somebody becomes your higher to highest self, they falsely take over your shit. Well, not falsely, but like in the case of Maria Parafin, he's falsely taking over my fucking soul consciousness and shit. I don't like this evil shit because they were doing this shit at the beginning of this curse, telling me if I do this or that, like some saw shit, I won't get my shit back. Like one guy was saying, you need to take your power back. You know, and like I said, I've been trying to put my father, Napoleon Williams Jr. here in charge, you know, as my God. And unfortunately, my connection to God was Baron Samedi, who was an evil motherfucker, who was the first one to sacrifice me. I understand Maria Parafin took a lot of his soul consciousness and shit, and they've been trying to put it back, but it becomes hard because with them roach spirits, they'll be like, you know, this person is, you know, get this bad. I don't have time for it. I'm a human being. I need to fucking sleep. With that being said, Maria Parafin has become my false higher self. And earlier in the night, my archangel Michael, really them roach spirits, no, my connection to God tried to get rid of her, my father, who was my pure connection to God. And they're going to do something, so you go over there fucking with him. So again, use 694 hertz, use 695 hertz to see what's going on for these tricky ass spirits. With that being said, they're going to try to fuck with me because of one frequency I'm going to drop, which blocks frequency from being used. And block it so you come over here. And that happens every single fucking night. Every single fucking night I get harassed by this evil ass shit. And I can feel it. Like Maria Parafin taking over a lot of my soul consciousness. Now, anyways, even if I go to the fucking bathroom, I get fucked with. You know, I've been thinking about sleeping with the black. You know, as I say before, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Because the only truth I have is them road spirits, aside from ancestors and family, they keep trying to cut me off from. You know, my dad's name is Napoleon Williams Jr., Mom's name is Linda Williams. As I was saying before, when somebody becomes your higher to higher self, you never want that. Baron Samedi actually blocked. It was another wetback in my old neighborhood going back to Miracle Mile who was going to initiate that. With that being said, when somebody becomes your higher to higher self, they get control of your entity attachments, tying you to God, tying you to your ancestors, so they can easily mix it up. In the case of Parafin, like I said, I keep thinking about sleeping with that black kyanite, but because she's done extricated me from my own motherfucking timelines, I'm fearful of doing that. Because I don't want my shit to get, now my consciousness is being stolen. From what I felt, she took over a lot of my higher to highest self and is manipulating that, and my archangel Michael actually helped to soothe that as best as he can. That's another thing too. Your connection to your connection to your angels, angelic team, and all of that becomes intermixed with that person. Therefore, in many ways, working with that person against your best interest. It's like a hostile takeover. Like they used to do, call it in corporate America back in the 80s, which is designed to remove your shit. I'm going to say another thing too, I'll feel this shit and I kept feeling manipulated all throughout the day. If I say something, like even if I don't post this video, I'll be told, oh, if you posted, this is you ain't this, your help ain't coming, this ain't this is some evil shit that I'm under. And I'm trying to get to the root of the fucking problem. And every time I try to get to the root of the problem outside all this evil shit I got surrounding me that don't have my best interest at heart, they'll wait till I fucking wake up before, doing spiritual work to help me out. From what I understand, I was set up to be energy harvested, astral body harvested. That's that Maria Parafin. I feel her through my soul consciousness fucking with me right now. Like torment me. Just perpetually. She stole a lot of my soul consciousness so she could do that. They do the bare minimum, which is to keep me alive, which to me signifies I got soul swapped on August the 22nd, 2022. And I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to go ahead and put this fucking video up. They don't have any right to let anybody in that can help out their best interests or work against mine. I mean, even motherfuckers with barely any, it's like I was saying before. How the fuck does somebody's highest self, well, she came in with a Dubik, and through Raziel, how the fuck does somebody's highest self get into you? Like, it just don't make any motherfucking sense. And every time I try to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth, I get blocked by this evil ass shit. So with that being said, you're only as good. I mean, I just don't understand it. Why not get rid of this bitch? It's not that hard. Just minimize the fucking body. I mean, every time I try to take iron tablets or something to minimize it, I'll be told you're going to lose an entity attachment that they stole you, like I did with this motherfucker here. I think a roach attachment of his higher self was able to get in. And steal my interconnection to God. An entity attachment of it. So with that being said, in her case, she's done parasitically through energy or Santa word, not really Santa, it's her energy. She's done infiltrated my energy body, my spirit body. She's in it. And, like I said, I don't have a good spirit team to work with to get my shit back. Or an honest one. It's all bullshit. And I'm just trying to get down to the truth of what's going on. When I wake up, I don't know if they done removed something else, if I've done lost something. I had energy work where it was my father, his God self, his connection to me, as well as my God self, that was putting me back together. I could trust that, but this other shit, like Baron said, I don't trust it. I don't trust it at all. And I feel his highest self, I think, is original, fucking with something. I don't know if it's, I don't be knowing if it's Maria Parafin. It's like I feel like I got to be beholden to this shit to get my shit back. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Earlier I was playing a beat by Eltona 777 on getting rid of parasitic entities, and that was getting rid of parts of my consciousness. This shit is getting dangerous to the bone. With that being said, Maria Parafin, through my soul consciousness, and by taking over certain parts of my consciousness, like I said, I had that unscrupulous entity's name is Seamus, throw a major part of my consciousness in the middle of the fucking night. Not in the middle of the night, but when I was getting rebuilt, when I was trying to get my original soul consciousness back. So they can't use it to fuck with me. Like I said, I'm just trying to, figure out what the fuck is going on. So tired. I'm too tired for this shit. Like I was telling them, just fight this shit. Just. I'm being told I fucked up my spirit team despite the fact that they keep my shit wide open for spiritual attacks and make my shit wide open, make me feel everything that's going on within my inner body. Which is like doing surgery on somebody while they're alive. Stop it, man, stop it. I shouldn't have all this evil ass shit. Something got to be done with them people at that 8704 Broadway shop, San Miguel Botanica. I heard that they were getting a lot of business from wetbacks who wanted to kill my ass off. That's what I heard in the spirit plane. And that's why I'm not a big fan of them motherfuckers. That's why I wear my Trump hat and my MAGA shirt. With that being said, like I say before, the motherfuckers come from evil spirits, so they Wet'sucotto and all that shit, so that's why I don't fuck with them people. And they call us Mayate. They create a god, their demiurge, would shapeshift into a white man. That's why I ain't got no sympathy with them so-called immigration raids that's going on. I report a few myself. I really don't care for them. Because I know how they feel about us. They worship white people. I don't fuck with them people. Like I said, I'm just trying to get the skinny on what's going on and assemble a righteous spirit team to work with my ass. And I feel like they have barriers that keep getting put up. The other day that David Rain or whatever, Ingrid Heiberg got rid of an entity attachment tying me to my father, who was my best line of help, and took over, but he didn't, and I've been trying to use 254 hertz, 295 hertz, I think, to put myself back, and they'll do something to fuck with that, to block me from being able to use it. Yeah, I'm sorry for the. What the fuck is. Oh, I was like, what the fuck is this? I keep being made to feel if I don't say anything, I won't get my whole soul consciousness removed, and that's dangerous. This Maria Parafin entity is extremely dangerous. She ain't bound by shit. This, like I say, this motherfucker has removed my whole soul consciousness. If it wasn't for my roach spirits, if it wasn't for really them, I wouldn't have been able to get it back. Because they keep disabling my dad's God self and my mom's God self, especially from helping me out. They keep blocking it. And I keep trying to figure out what the fuck is really going on. So with that being said, through parasitum, this Maria Parafin motherfucker done took me over. She's done blocked aid, like when people come to help you out in the spirit plane, there's certain stuff that they have access to, entity attachments that they can use to get in, to help you out. And she's blocked it. And my energy field is wide and accessible that I just felt something pretend to like do something to fuck with my head just now. And they make these entity attachments expansive and wide so you feel it and you could feel it physically hurt you. With that being said, by parasitically taking over my highest to higher self through energy and by stealing my soul consciousness as well as my consciousness like she did the other fucking night. This Maria Parafin has become my connection to God, to my God self. And I'll feel myself at times feeling inclined to want to send messages, which is schizophrenic, to my family in the middle of the night for help, because the shit is real. It has real consequences. I can feel the effects. I can feel when she removes my soul consciousness, and I can feel the effects, the impact of it when she does. That's why I'm just trying to get. And I feel like I'm being intimidated for being able to fully do this. A full idea of what's going on. I feel her putting entity attachments on me and spitting on my head and shit in the astral plane as I speak my truth. As I speak this. And plot around what I say and all of that. It's like I'm not allowed to have any free thought with this evil shit. It's just too much evil shit that's surrounding me. It's just too much evil shit. I'm hearing I'm going to have to get a new screwdriver or some new entity attachment for revealing this, which is bullshit. It's like they'll hold shit over my fucking head, my entity attachments and shit. That's how vile this shit is. With that being said, from what I understand, she done parasitic through energy, like she'll just tap something, took over or remove an entity attachment, put that energy on it. She took over a lot of my soul consciousness. She took over my God self by doing that. And like the other day, you can use 694 hertz, 695 hertz to see. Hopefully she don't use that against me. Stole a lot of my timelines out my head, out my consciousness and soul consciousness, which I've been trying to get back. And she's been mixing it up so that I can't get it back. With that Ingrid hybrid, I don't, she's working with them people who initially cursed me. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with that. But anyways, mixing it up so I can't get my shit back. And that's scary. I'm gonna have to get all this shit out of my energy body. This is not working. I'm being told that Angry Hybrid or something got the new fucking soul consciousness, and I got the original, the new one that they tried to use to rebuild today. I don't know what's going on. Something ain't right is going on. You know, that's why with this shit, I just stick by the moniker. It's best to just stick by the truth. Because this is just some tricky ass shit I got surrounding me. This is some really tricky ass shit. I don't want to give any of this shit my soul consciousness, no aspect of me. I'm just thinking about how my poor dad put me together, you know, early in the day, his God self, and he did it pitifully while being stuck in hell realms in that August 22nd, 2022 timeline. I saw that through my soul consciousness, and they keep trying to remove me from that timeline by manipulating my soul consciousness, by fucking with it, by fucking with my entity attachments, by fucking with my overall consciousness. You know, somebody needs to do something about that beanbag bitch. I'm gonna say something right now. I was told if I post a fucking number like I used to do with places back in the day, to that place on Broadway, that they're gonna turn it into ancestral money. So again, use 694 hertz, use 695 hertz to see. That's why it's just best to lay everything on the fucking table. So anyways, with that being said, from what I understand, I feel that bitch's energy taking over entirely, so I can't see what's going on, and she'll try to merge her energy with mine. From what I understand, her lower self in the physical plane, I think her name is Elsa Solano, has, and the road spirits tried to remove it early in the day, a lot of my soul consciousness that she stole. And they be using it, her higher self be using it, her as well as her higher self. From what I understand, the people who initially put the curse on me on March 21st, 2024, she got paid $34,000 something, some money in the physical to sacrifice me. They'll use it to try to fuck with me. You know, as I said before, she tried, you know, I heard her Santa Muerte as well as mine negotiate, trying to steal a lot of my, whatchamacallit money. Ancestral money. With that being said, from what I understand, from what I'm feeling, she controls a lot of my God self in the spirit plane. I'm going to have to do a cleansing on myself tomorrow. I'm going to have to just tell them real spirits that some got to be done, where they open up your consciousness and shit wide open for attack, but they're not really the problem right now. And I'm just gonna have to go fucking all out Comanche on this shit, because this is just evil, and I have no whatchamacallit for this. You know, I've been trying to, you know, I've been thinking about pulling out the Florida water, I'm told, because Bear and Samity all fucked up the real one. It's linked to the ones that y'all use as entity attachments. I can't. And Ngoli oil, which is in Florida water, is very good for putting you back together. I saw what it does, and, you know, because my energy is all out there. You know, it through your soul consciousness stuff pulls out your entity attachments, all of your, it just assembles you back together, and you have to have a good spirit team if you all fucked up to put you correctly back together. But it's good for getting off roach attachments. It's very good for acting as a barrier against evil shit. And I've also been thinking about breaking out the frankincense and mirror for Santa Muerte, her Santa Muerte. As a matter of fact, I feel her Santa Muerte or something move or something. I was about to say something, but like I say, they keep fucking with my consciousness, so I can't speak my truth. Really, really bad. It's like I have at my physical disposal all sorts of items I can use to help me out, but they'll fuck with my consciousness, they'll fuck with my head, they'll fuck with a vital part of me, so I won't. So I won't speak the truth on what's accurately going on. It's just too much evil shit. And I don't trust it. I was gonna say I was using the frankincense and myrrh at one point, but it runs her Santa Muerte away, but they still can, if I'm not mistaken, take your shit out from what I saw in the spirit plane. And like I say, with this Maria Parafin, I don't think she's really working with that entity attachment as much anymore. Like I say, it's a lot of evil ass shit that I got that can have real consequences. And I don't like this controlling ass shit. Like I say, basic rudimental spiritual protection can keep a Maria Parafin out, a person's highest self. So what the fuck is really going on? How does this wetback bitch get in? There's something not right going on. And I don't like how she has control and access to my shit to where she could fuck me up like this. I don't like it at all. And got me acting fucking weird and talking weird. And this is me speaking my truth. Hopefully I don't get intimidated if I release this video from speaking my truth. I want this curse that I want my body back. I want all my timelines back. I don't want to be tied to none of this shit. I don't want any shade and fraud. I was going to say something about that Maria Parafin, but she manipulated my consciousness to where I forget. And I was told by that Seamus in the middle of the night to post a video because she was going to take my whole soul consciousness or something if I don't. So anyways, she has access to my God self. And during the day, she manipulated something to where my God self would get confused with her father. Her connection to her dad was a rapist from what I heard. So I can't get my shit back. And at one point she brought her father to try to supposedly give me my shit back. And then fuck with me for getting my shit back when I tried to get my real shit back. These are the people. like I said, I'm just trying to find out the motherfucking truth. So I was told my God, my father,